Do you see that? That's my happy face. Why is it my happy face? Because I had fig cake with mixed nuts, and I love figs. They're so delicious. Boom! Let's start playing this game, What I Suck. Oh, there we go. I was wondering, why was the screen still black? I released you from your... Is this... Yeah, this looks like where we were supposed to be. Is there an overworld map like the dungeon maps? Where, I can get, you know, a map? Oh, come... Jerk. I hate it. I'm going right back up to the ferry. I pricked my finger on the octa-rock. Can you heal me, please? Thank you. I have another test tomorrow. And what sucks about it is I was not counting on having a lab. I have lab in the morning. So I have to do all of my studying tonight, then go to lab in the morning, then take the test. And the test is at like noon, but I have to get up at 8. And so that's like 4 hours in the morning where I will not be studying, but still have a test. Where am I going? I'm going this way. Some of you have mentioned that I need to go back and buy something. And just in case you were wondering, I was planning to do so. I wanted to see how far I could get since I knew I didn't have the money the last time I was there. And, yeah, I just wanted to keep going with the game rather than grinding on a... Oh, give me my boomerang, because I want one of those. Okay. Rather than going and grinding and wasting my time, I decided to keep going in the game until I got to a point where I could, you know, had to do something. And given the amount of money we have presently... Oh, you jerk. You will die. By my hand. Oh, I went the wrong way. Come on, get back up here. Boom! Ha! Take that. Where am I going? I want to go up, but I can't go up yet. I need a little bit more money. He says, right after he says, I'm not gonna, you know, I didn't want to grind. He begins grinding. But much better to grind for, you know, about 20 rupees than grind for 200 rupees. I need to find a way... I need to find more people to kill. That's a bad place to try and kill stuff. Let's go back up this way. I know I mentioned a lot of things about my test, but I don't know if I ever mentioned, you know, anything relevant. The last question I answered on my test, I sat around for a while because I didn't remember reading the material. I don't want to say I didn't read the material. I don't remember reading anything like the answer while going through the notes. And I eventually... I guess I should share the question with you. It was with surgical site prophylaxis. This is the ferry. Yep. And I'm really good at finding the fairy fountains. That's like my special mutant power. Surgical prophylaxis. And one of the very last question on the test that I answered was, which of the following is a high-risk procedure and therefore warrants prophylaxis before surgery? And I narrowed it down to... One of the choices was something like skin surgery, breast surgery, and I'm like, no, those aren't high risk for infection. And again, this was without knowing the notes. One of the things I like when I don't know the answer from the notes right away is I get to actually, you know, try and reason through it. But one of the things I don't like is I don't necessarily know the answer. So the two that I narrowed it down to were a hernia or a hysterectomy. And both of them, a hernia deals with the GI tract, and the GI tract is just oh so full of, you know, nasties. So it seemed high risk to me. And a hysterectomy is right next to the genitourinary tract, and so it seemed very high risk to me as well. And there was nothing that really pushed it beyond for me. In hindsight, I actually can think now of a better argument for the right answer. What I put down was the hernia. And my thinking was the term high risk predisposed me to think of the procedure had to be risky due to riskiness. And the only way that a hernia was going to get you infected was if it burst or something during surgery. Ooh, that makes that easy. Boom, right in the butt. Come on. I don't need too many more rupees. Die, 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 and how about you? These guys don't ever unfreeze, right? Yeah, you guys are just like my playthings until I decide to let you go. Let me out. Good. Oh, no, go back to the right. We're trying to find more things to kill. But the right answer ended up being hysterectomy. And so I got that question wrong. Oh, there's a guy here. We can kill him. What is the purpose of this lake? I don't know. Let's pull out the candle while we're here. Do you burn? No. Alright. Let's do this again. Come here. Over here. You burn. No. Alright. Well, I tried 2 of them. That's all I care about. Continue. So the answer was hysterectomy. And the reason why in hindsight it makes more sense is that while a hernia there's the risk of possibly rupturing the intestine or what have you, whatever's herniated. Almost there. And thereby introducing this. In a hysterectomy, you have no choice but to involve cutting and the genitourinary tract. And so, in hindsight, it's a much better choice if you weren't sure. My favorite thing, though, is that my reasoning was sound. So long as what I answer makes sense, as long, and then I get it wrong, I'm fine. So it did make sense, that the hernia would be, possibly be unclean. Although, when I finally did look it up in the notes, it turns out that a hernia is specifically listed under the clean procedures, those least likely to cause an infection during surgery. So, I mean, my reasoning was pretty sound insofar as it went, but at the same time was completely wrong. But now I know, and knowing is half the battle, and the other half of the battle is stabbing the enemy in the face, which is actually my favorite part of the battle. Hooray! We have enough money. Dude, I was just about to say, I hope I get 1 more rupee so that I can use my unlimited arrows thanks to cheating. Head up, and head over. And we're right by the shop, too. I did that on purpose. I came over here to grind because then it wouldn't be so much of a trip. Oh, I forgot there were enemies up here. Ow. Die. Come here, you. Who wants to die next? Is it you? Is it you? Could it be you? And then there's a mirror on the last page that says, what do you think? And one of these guys, was it you? Yes, it was. Head down, and what are we going to buy? Boy, this is really expensive. Yeah, it is, because watch all of my money go away. In fact, save state. Right here. No. Save. I'm hitting the caps lock key. No wonder it's not working. Save state. This time it worked? Really? It did not work last time. I had the game Genie code in last time, and when I bought the shield, I lost money. But this time it works? Well, that makes things pretty easy. Ooh, look at me. I am sporting like a gray outfit now. I am super special awesome. Come here, you. I want to test this again since I have so much money. Why don't we just buy a key while we're here? Why not? Yeah, again. No money spent. Huh. Well, it would have been very convenient if that had worked the first time when I tried it on purpose. But if I'm going to luck into it, I suppose that is also acceptable. To a degree. To a very small and potentially unfulfilling degree. Like communications. Ba-doom. That, Big Mac, is how you do stand-up. Ow. Hey, look, I got hit and I didn't take any damage. Does this make me invincible forever? That would be so awesome. But no, it does not. Because, boop, I have the map. And if we go here, where are you? Over here. We got the blue ring. I thought it was on here. Maybe it was in the manual or something. I remember reading somewhere that the blue ring makes you take half damage, I believe? Half damage. And then you take... The red ring gives you 1/4 damage. Oh, did two of those guys spawn on the exact same spot? That would be kind of awesome. Am I completely immune to Octorok damage, or can they hurt me if they hit me twice? I have so much money I don't even know what to do. Let's go this way. Ah, 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 ah. It's funny, again, I say it's funny. It's not funny at all. It's coincidental that just to 2 screens to the right, there's a desert. And right now in Pokemon, I'm at the desert. And I am, really wishing that I could get through the desert without this constant... Whoa, I didn't expect that to actually work, but it did. Sandstorm effect. It's not that the sandstorm has any bearing on my ability to defeat my opponents. It just makes everything take longer. It's like, it's a foregone conclusion you're going to lose. So, why are you making it, you know... am I at the right dungeon? Is this a dungeon I'm supposed to be going into? No, this isn't a dungeon. What am I doing? I'm like, that does not look familiar. And that's right. Because you need to be over here, stupid. Go up, 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 and up once more the mountain. Yeah. There was another one, the Protect and Detect line of powers that make you immune to one attack. Another thing that it's like, you know, you're going to lose anyway, so just give up. Why are you prolonging this fight by another 5 seconds for your uselessness. Alright, so now I am supposed to be not as quickly dead as last time. Did my arrows change a little bit? They look more brown and less yellow than I remember. Oh well, let's keep this equipped. You guys don't stand a chance against me. You are terrible, terrible people. Boom! Come on, thank you. I'm actually going to end the video here because, as I mentioned, I have to study and get this all done for my test. And in addition to studying for my test, I have to write up my laboratory assignment for compounding tomorrow. We're making anal, vaginal, and urethral suppositories. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Bye-bye.